something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, it's stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car. On that broken road, I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other. And if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains. Time isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Let's go and keep.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Carolina Panthers. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Christian Watson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ultra. Set, cut. Get him. Ken Black, ready.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Looking left side. And right away he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Retains possession.
Set, cut.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Flushed out right. That is caught. McMillan with it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive.
And Xavier again is a running touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they called his number in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
2nd and 4. And this one is incomplete. Ken Walker was his target out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and 4. You look at this Carolina defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because, guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it game for them.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the Seahawks.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number 1, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Let's go. Move 32. Steal. Chest steal. Pause. Ready.
Now Young on 4th down. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Come on, set. 40, mega.
To throw, Young. Got a man, that's Leggett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Sideline throw caught by Dobbs. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Young. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Romeo Dobbs. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments in the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina! Chuba Hubbard, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Seahawks 14.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
19 side. Come on, come on. Go.
Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
On the jump. Check, Bammaykash, check, ready, ready.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Myers connects on the PAT. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Hey, check, mega.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Young to throw it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing, Young. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
To the left side, he's got McMillan. Touchdown! From 17 yards out. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up when we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, Can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. 23 yards, the final tally.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Second and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
60
They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go. 19 tight. Panther 6.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this one too low.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Christian Watson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half, the same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Set, ready.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have retaken the lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. And Young's going to throw for this. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
to the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now a play fake here on first down. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
19, 18, hurt. 19, Lions.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Arroyo. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Warriors 70. Let's go. Ready up.
Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Completed to Hyatt. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Panther 11. You're not. 18, 5 in.
Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready?
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready? Come 19. Come 19. 60 average. 60 average.
They'll send Watson in motion right. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
In motion comes the tight end left. Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Walker. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Kenneth Walker as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Young now from the 50. Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice game. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Here we go. Cut, cut. 10 flat. Ready.
Now Young. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Steal. Let's go now. Cut, cut.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 118 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Set, ready, set.
Now here's Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because
he's got him in, complete. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. And Xavier Legette, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Panthers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And the lead is up to 5.
It's the score. Panthers 40, Seahawks 35.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Stop.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He connects with Hyatt. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 range. The 70 range. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First down, Seattle.
60 Bammaykash. 60. Cut 19. Cut 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Ready, ready.
At the 46-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready, ready. Go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find a completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, that is incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come in. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Hey, check mega. Let's go. Ready?
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And down inside the 40, about the 48. 126 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now can have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now that'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Let's go. Get Black Ultra. Set. Go.
Young now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Panthers, first down. First
Back,
and 10
ready,
at the
go.
33-yard line.
50, green.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Set.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Young to throw it. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Check smash. Here we go. Set. Ready.
On the give, this is Hubbard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Black 40.
To throw, Young. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Ready, blaster, 6, black, 95. Drill green. Ready?
Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. And Xavier again. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. The extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
47, Seahawks 35. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
18, runway, 18.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Horton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
19, Charger, 19.
He'll try again early on here on 2nd down. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, though?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and let them use their timeouts in this situation.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Young. And that is incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
There's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
On the jump.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
79 Broncos.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 32 on the play.
70 Wolf. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hey, Smash.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Warriors. 70.
2nd and 9 now. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by a Caleb Evans. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Ken Walker
with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So we'll see the onside kick here right out of the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
He'll look to throw.
He's got his man. It's Hyatt.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Now 2nd and 4.
Go.
He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Dragon 60. 76. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Horton.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw.
Caught along the left side by Hyatt.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. They'll try for the first with Walker. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
19 tight. Panther 11.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Carolina, they get just their 3rd win of the season to up their mark to 3-13.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.